energy. Would you like to have high energy all the time, to feel well in mind, body, emotions, and spirit? Well, by the end of this video, you will have 4 important recommendations for you to keep your health up, your immunity up in these tough times, and whenever and beyond forever, so you can actually feel good most of the time. Like 99% of the time is how I feel good, and these work not only in me but in thousands of my students, and I've worked with hundreds of them directly, so I know this works at every level, even corporate wise, because I also worked on this corporate athlete program in Fortune 500 companies, so I really know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. But yes, no excuses not to pay attention, because this pertains to you, to your family, to your community, to global awareness and global everything, because it's simple, but sometimes we just don't implement it. This is in English right now, so I'm going to pick up my pen and or my pointer. How do you say that? Anyway. So it's funny, right? I sometimes come up with these creative ideas that might look a little bit crazy or ridiculous, but they're just me. So anyways, number 1, your body, the physical, let's get physical, not just with Olivia Newton-John, but now with Dua Lipa's song is so amazing, and it's just, come on, let's get physical. But whatever music you like to have in your home, wherever you're working, even in your office, take a break every 90 minutes and, get active, do some walking or dancing, move your hips, and just, feel it, baby, arms up. And I have so many ideas for you to feel energized, because that is the idea. And not just with movement, exercise, but also with the fuel that you give yourself, which must be plant-based, which is where the power is for you to feel good all the time. Lots of fiber and so many recommendations that I'm going to give you in future videos. And if you want to work with me, let me know, because I just opened up a new program for you to get a class consultation in which I teach you exactly what you can do, and exclusive to you, meaning that I can optimize your exercise, your movement, your plant-based nutrition. Yes, towards vegan. I hope you become a vegan, because yes, if we were all vegan, oops, my hair, we would not have this pandemic. I'm telling you, you could do your own research, and I do have lots of references on my podcast if you're interested in listening to it. I have the link below. And yes, thank you so much for watching this, because I have so much more to share with you. But yes, sign up and apply to work with me personally, so that I can teach you, and I can also help you with the technique. Okay, this is really important, especially now when everybody's just doing what they can to work at home, to work out at home, to practice fitness at home. It's not so easy. You really need technique. And sometimes, when we're lifting or we're doing some yoga stretch, we might get injured. I don't want that for you. I want for you to have safe and effective moves, as well as safe and effective food. Okay, so when it comes to physical, yes, technique is key, among other important and vital parts of your physical training. So yes, I would watch you online video, yes, and I would tell you, hey, keep your posture and your back straight and use your core more, or hey, let's do these variations. And that's really fun for me to do, because I love correcting myself, my students, and you. All right, when it comes to mental focus, yes, this is based also on many of my favorite authors, including Lair Ribeiro for his Intelligence Applied, or Inteligencia Aplicada, but mostly the books that I have practically lived and prospered by are the ones by Stephen R. Covey, like the 7 Habits of the Highly Effective People, or highly effective people. Yes, we make fitness a priority. Why? Because it's a matter of sharpening that saw. So physical, and he talks about the 4 areas that must be sharpened. And when it comes to our mind, it's a matter of having a strong, resilient mindset that is going to get us through this tough time and into better human beings, better people, more productive and more happy and full of joy. Yes, he's really good at that. So it's a matter of focus, okay? When it comes to this, this is about having like the foundation, which is your energy. Okay, that's the physical. You can't do one without the other. Okay, you want to be mind, body, fit, at least. And then I'm going to talk about the other 4. So stay till the end. And I also have a surprise offer for you if you want to get some goodies at Monica Sancio on Instagram. Yes. Okay. So how do you get mental focus? Well, there's many ways. Yet one of the most important things to do is to read more books, even if they're online books, even if they're audiobooks. I mean, whatever works for you, but definitely more good input is really, truly important. And now that we have so much access to even free resources online with the videos, with the audios, just like multimedia, information overload, okay? And you can take a course like the one I'm offering, you see? And you could be more focused in what you are putting into your brain. Is it going to work for you? Is it going to actually transform you by the end of this quarantine or whenever you're watching? Is it going to transform us in 90 days, which is what I offer, okay? So 90-day transformation, you can absolutely have it once you know exactly what you desire. And when it comes to that, it's also about being active on seminars, on masterminds, on professional connections, okay? Like I plan to be more on LinkedIn, so you could find me there as well, Monica Sancio, and it would be wonderful to see what we're good at and how we can help each other. So definitely mental work, okay? Definitely more of this sharpening. You could learn a new language. I know there's a lot of controversy around that, but yes, why not? Why not learn a new language? Do you have the time? Can you do it? Well, it all depends on other factors, like are you emotionally connected and are you spiritually? I'll tell you what it is, okay? This is also based on Jim Loehr and Tony Schwartz's book, The Power of Full Engagement. You see, because some people are like, oh, don't pressure me. I'm barely hanging on and I'm depressed and I'm anxious. Oh, I get it. It's not for you. Okay, I get it. But if you're like me and you're like, okay, I figured this out. For instance, I got to do my own cleaning. I used to have, I still have, like after the quarantine, I'll have really great help. I call them my home assistants, and they help me clean the floor and do the dishes and have everything impeccable, because as a Virgo, I really like order and cleanliness, you see? But it's okay. I'm figuring out how to do it, and I even created some videos of clean fit and fit clean, where I'm actually washing the dishes, actually doing some training, so you can watch me, yes. And you could also watch me here, how even talking to you, I tend to have good posture, you see? That's really important. And I teach you, is this a little too low? Yeah, because you can't see my ponytails now, you see? It's important to be emotionally connected. You see, social distance or self-isolation doesn't mean that you're going to get away from the people you love. Au contraire, you know, it might be the best time to actually do the FaceTimes with them, to do the WhatsApp video calls, to do the Zooms. I don't know what technique or what is your favorite. Forget it. I mean, I say forget it when it comes to this, me lowering this setup. Okay, I think this is good. It's just that I wanted you to notice that sometimes I'll have my abs like this, and then I'll look kind of fat, and you'll see my flat. You see, you know what I mean? But I'm a work in progress, even when it comes to my abs, which are like something that I achieved in a long time. It took a long time to actually do it. Even when I was a competitive athlete, I didn't have defined abs until I really visualized it. And that's interesting, because you can get anything you want in life, in business, when you really desire and you don't give up. And you have like a long-term vision of things that can happen. And, you know, to be a work in progress, like, okay, so my hair's down. Okay, when I was on TV, I had somebody fixing my hair, putting on makeup, you know, but I'm not giving up on this online business, because I've dreamed about it for so many years. At least, I don't know, 2011, when I became a vegan, I decided, hey, I'm doing this. So yes, I've had some successes and lots of failures, but I'm keeping on, and I believe in myself, and I believe that we can do this together, you guys. So let's do it. And e-learning and e-teaching is fun. Let's just make it happen. And hopefully I'll be able to upload this video by Sunday night, which is my favorite time to upload. And then I'll promise it as soon as my internet is reliable. Anyway, so how do you connect emotionally to people that you can't touch, that you can't necessarily hug? I get it. But like I said, there's tons of techniques. Google Hangout is one of my favorites, and you just have the camera, you know, like, oh, hey, I'm going to be cooking my kind burgers like I did last night, and then, you know, the person was watching me as I did that, and I was watching him, okay, I'll say him. Anyway, and that could be her, it could be a group, it could be people, a group. I mean, it's just like amazing. It's just not just one-on-one. It's just like limitless, you know? So definitely you got to be emotionally connected. That is the word, connected. Please be connected, because when we're not connected, I love my solitude, let me tell you something. But I am so connected every single day to the people that I love and the people that I want in my life, every day, every week, every month. Like, I make it a priority. So somehow, you know, sometimes like I'll ask a friend, hey, are we having enough hangouts? And he's like, yes, Monica, don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. I love sending you my videos and you send me your audios, you know, that kind of thing. I'm just being really transparent with my let's say struggles, but also like I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress. Okay, like I said with my abs, you know, I still got some fat to lose, and you know, I've not been eating as well as usual. And I could give you tons of excuses why I haven't found this in the grocery store, and I haven't been able to go to the grocery store, but I'm buying some stuff online, so we can figure it out, right? And finally, not less important, I would say my number one foundation is not even the physical, even though I love fitness and you know it for 27 years or more that I've been at it. It's the spiritual, baby, the spiritual alignment, okay? You've got to be spiritually, just like you got to connect emotionally with the people you love. Okay, you've got to be aligned. How do you do this? There's many ways. You could pray, you could meditate, you could contemplate, you could find a way to do some kind of mindfulness, okay? And something as simple as, hey, let's breathe. Inhale, health. Exhale, what is not health. Inhale, love. Exhale, what is not love. Inhale, prosperity and abundance. Exhale, what is not. Inhale, willpower and discipline. Exhale, what is not. And yes, we're coming to the end, but there's so many ways. And if you really want to get relaxed, then Nadi Shodhana is my favorite way to just relax in the moment and be centered, okay? It's like, you know? So let's do it. And then I have a special video about that. But I wanted to give you this bonus and also invite you to work with me one-on-one, like a class consultation. Sign up, check out the link below, as well as other possibilities for you. But right now, I'm focusing on that consultation, which will take you from where you are to where you want to be. Because I help people, men and women who are 40 years old or older, 40 years young actually, to reinvent their lives and some of their business. If you want to go from offline to online, I might teach you at least the basics to start with, and then I'll be more advanced. But you know, I can only teach you what I know and teach you what I've mastered so far. So fitness and personal development coming together for you to be fit, healthy, full of joy, with self-care, self-discipline, and self-love. You've really got to love yourself so much. And I talk about that in many of my videos and top podcasts, because it's so important to love, 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 love you. So let's do the Shadi Sadhana. Inhale, in 4 counts. Exhale, when you switch here, switch. Exhale. Let's smile. And exhale. There's many variations to this, but this is basic. Okay, inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. So that completes it. Thank you so much. Remember, eat and drink mostly plant-based, towards vegan as much as possible. Move around more, get physical, stretch, dance. Yes, love yourself. Do this, you guys. You've got the what. You want to know the how? Let's do it together on the course, definitely. And to stay positive in this chaotic, uncertain moment is basically a matter of focusing on what you actually do want, on what you desire, and letting go and not focusing on what you cannot control, okay, which is most of it, and also focusing on what you can do. For instance, what can I give to this cause that I care about? All these people that don't have food, I am able to have food. I have so much in my fridge. You know what I mean? So let's give as much as possible. And then when you give, you feel so good. So it's noble, it's cute, but it's also kind of selfish, because you're going to feel so good when you give more and more and more of whatever you can, of money, give more of food, energy, time, I don't know, precious resources like helping out at wherever you can volunteer. I mean, just do whatever. I give out some toys. I have extra books if you want some extra books, because I'm giving away some books that I already have, and giving to foundations and to people in general like really need it, of course, or whoever is asking. Like I'm just saying, it's like the best feeling in the world, because you taking care of yourself and you being at your best, guess what? Makes all the difference in the world. Huge hug. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Like, subscribe, and leave your comment below. What are you doing differently for your 4 energies? What are you doing for your mind, for your body, for your emotions, for your spirit? Let me know in the comments. That's exciting. Thank you. Thank you.